It would be great if you could create the life you long for and not keep that in mind. When you want to do things, of course, if you can build a life you want so much, you know what it would be like. Things you could do for yourself, that you can make the life of your dreams come true, because everything is mental. And I say this because everything depends on who you see yourself in the future. If you want to change your life, just imagine for a moment that you are living the life you want so much. Wow, you know who that feel the feeling of tranquility, satisfaction, joy. It is something that is not impossible for the human beings, and if you believe it, of course, it can come true, because you can start again, zero, without having everything necessary that is required to build it. You only need courage and stop making excuses and start building it every day, and go out to find what you need to be able to carry it out. There is no instruction book or manual that tells you the specific steps you must carry out. In reality, it does not exist. You simply have to figure it out yourself and start with small steps and follow references from people who have achieved it. It is who you should do it, because there is no detour through which you can get there easier. Does not exist. Because remember, you are building the life or your dreams, and it depends on your how hard you have to work to be able to build it. If you want to have a common life, you simply settle for the work that you have, and you do nothing to get ahead. If you want to have average life, you look for other ways to move forward, to get ahead of the rest. But if you want to build a life of your dreams, you know that you have to face everything and against everyone on the road, because there will always need people on the road who will tell you that you can't, that it is difficult, that it is complicated, that they have already tried it, but it hasn't worked for them, with the goal of being able to stop yourself. But it only depends on you if you listen to them, because to build a life of your dreams, you have to work very hard, no matter what day or time it is to build it. Because I am realistic, to build life what you want so much, you have to work very hard, and many times many more hours than normal that you can be worked in a normal work day. You will only be able to make it a reality when you work more than you are used to, because that is the only way in which that you will advance much more sooner, and you will go much further than you can imagine. It is not easy to acquire the life of your dreams, because you will face many adversities, problems, setbacks that you will want to give up through in the town, and you will never want to know more about it, because it is easy to give up, because it is much easier to be dependent all the time on someone who gives you orders or what you have to make an effort. Many times you have to demand yourself much more if you want your life to make sense and have the results you are working for. You have to do exactly what you already know you should do is let aside everything that distracts you, what steals your time, what doesn't let you move forward. That's what you should do if you really want to change your life. You have to see what you are failing at and improve it and put it aside all kinds of distractions and get busy. But work hard because it is very important that you concentrate when you are building what you want so much. Because if you have any type of distraction, I assure you that will therefore steal a lot of energy that you can invest in your dreams. I know that we are prone to distractions at all the time, but you have to create your own work system to be able to concentrate and thus have better results, because it is of no use if you pay attention to the notification on your phone or are pay attention to what is happening on social media and be working on what you want to build, because you will wear yourself out and you will not advance because you will not be able to concentrate 100%. That is we hear the important thing is to put aside everything that distracts you time to be working. You just have to think that what you are doing, you are not doing it for someone else, but only for yourself. You know, the worst thing I see is that when we are under the comment of someone else, we follow all the policies that are given to us when entering a job. They give you the way it should be, and many times they try to get the best out of something that we do not do for ourselves, because we are not used to depending on a job in which many times we do not feel good and we have to do things out of obligation, other times out of necessity. I tell you this because everything you do has an impact on you. That is, we build your future as best as possible, the one that you will enjoy to the full and you will not regret having done it.